tonight's episode tip. The fact that in less than 9 days, Summer Argent Pretty will be over forever is kind of jarring. For endangerment.
I also have this one, which is like one of my favorites, but I'm thinking about keeping it in the coffee. I just made this coffee too, so I need to pull that out. But I'm thinking of keeping it styled here, but it's also more Halloween. I'm thinking about bringing a fall one down and putting the fall one here. So if I do that, there's not room for this one up here, but it's literally one of my favorites. So I'm like, okay, where can she go? Because I feel like it's everywhere here. She go in the center back, such chunky. I know, let's do first time here. This is cute. This is one of my favorites. So like, come here. Oh, it doesn't know. You go here. This is this cute right here. Actually, it's something here. I think I want to have this background. And yeah. So I think that's gonna be the setup. And then I think for fall, I'm gonna have this one displayed in the coffee maker. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down because I'm gonna be decorating, but yeah. Down. Okay, so I'm thinking I definitely have to that's gotta come back on some. I also gotta think about fall and how this really needs to look. I did a lot of pumpkins, so I know I'm gonna have to like style some pumpkins in here. Like this in theory could stay over here. Okay, I just have to like figure out, but like you're getting kind of the vibes, right? So this will be playing like a cute movie, and I'm gonna plug in this lamp so that I can just also get the vibes from it. I wasn't even recording this whole time, but I stacked these two pumpkins here, which I really like. I started adding some fall foliage here to the corner, just to kind of like block all those wires. I actually think it's looking really cute. Again, I'm going for a nostalgic thing in this corner. So far I actually really like it. I do think it's missing a pop of like greenery. So I don't know, you know, it's just, I don't know. I don't think that looks good, so I'm not even gonna mess with that. And obviously for right now, these, I don't think, I feel like it's just way too much. It's way too much. So I'm not vibing with that at all, even like just the black. So these might get put up for the season. I also bought these jams. I thought the jams would be cute, but I don't think there's gonna be room for the jams, so they're just gonna get put up and I'll just actually open them and use them. I like, so on these, like, see, I want to be able to, like, see the side.
The blue is throwing me off.
That is my stepmother's an alien. She doesn't have to make it in the cut, but like Weird Science is blue. I need to find You've Got Mail. I don't know where You've Got Mail is.
Is it like tripping
Yeah.
me out? Doing some weird
Yeah.
vibrating thing.
Like we're not used to it. Okay, I think monsters should go over here. Okay, well, you're gonna get a crack at it. Stop. Stop this nonsense right now.
Like we would.
Wait, I also bought little string lights.
You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything.
I like this purple going on.
Okay, cute. You can also stack on that side too. No, don't do that. Just stack more on that side, make it higher so it's not like too even. And remember, we have other movies that need to go here like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Not these.
This is the best purchase.
Good.
It is. This is the best purchase.
Now remember, we gotta add your movies up here too, like Harry Potter, but they're not in here. Where are yours? I think they're in the, I think I know where the tub is. Actually, is it in here?
Over there.
I broke that down, and then I looked at my Amazon, I was like, I got this? I'm like, oh, we're company, is that all? Maybe you want that, please? Oh my gosh, are you pretty ordered me? What do you think? I need screws up there. I don't know how to screw. Oh my god, it's so good. And with this, I have to be able to open. Yep, think about this. That's cute. And I bought some string lights. Here we go. We'll make this look high green so we see this now. It's more full. Oh, that's really funny. That little fucking dog. Remember Lexi? Yeah. Wait, it's Wally? No, yeah, Wally. Something in the morning, and I got in these lights from Amazon. So we're gonna add these. Plus, I have these little things from Dollar Tree. Like, these are so cute, actually. They look, Loki's touching the tripod. These look so vintage. I thought, how fun would this be? I know the lighting's low because it's like early in the morning and I haven't turned on any of the lights, but like, how fun are these gonna be? Even though it's like more Halloween, but that's fine. And then we've got these lights. I need to turn on the light. We've got these lights. Like, this one's all orange, so I like this one for now, for fall. But then I can't wait for Halloween because I'm gonna put up these multi-colored lights. And then these are just like all purple. So cute. Okay. I get all of my batteries, by the way, from Amazon. Alright, I gotta be like careful with showing the movie because YouTube will flag it. Loki is playing, but all those lines and everything, that is not what it actually looks like. It is a very clear image, and I can't believe how like I can't believe what a good little TV Micah and I got. I was able to order a remote from Amazon that goes to this model, so that's also even more shocking. That comes later today. The kitchen definitely looks different this year, 2025, from 2024, and I absolutely love how it turned out. I do think that maybe there could be something missing. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe this is just too white, and it would have been fun to add like mini versions of that to the chair, but I do love how this turned out. So in the center, I repurposed this wreath. These were the wreaths that I had up, but these were the new additions. So part of the upgrade this year is gonna be actually two of these. And I got them from Amazon, so they were like 30 bucks. Here's the other one. It's right above Loki's food bowl. And I also bought the ribbon. I don't know how to add the ribbon to the total because, well, I'll just add it to this total. Or did I already add it to the office? Or I mean the entryway. Because if I've already added it, I don't want to add it again, if that makes sense. You get what I'm putting out. So I'm gonna add the 2 wreaths this year to the upgrade count, but this was my wreath from last year. I had no plans to actually like change this area. I was gonna do my pumpkin display how I had it in 2024, but I was just like, you know what? I was searching on Pinterest and I saw something with like a big vase and like minimalist flower sticking up from the top that was like fall, and I was like, that's perfect. So I also repurposed my vase from the entryway. So usually I put it in storage, put it away, and it doesn't come back until after Christmas, but I'm really glad that I kind of got to reuse it. So all of this was free and just repurposed decor. And then I did buy these specifically for this layout, and these are from Amazon. So they're really beautiful. I was gonna go with those. If you didn't watch my living room, I'll link it down below. But I get these from Hobby Lobby, and I was like, let me try not to be too matchy-matchy. So I'm gonna include those as well as part of the cost to upgrade this kitchen. Let's just get to the meat and bones, meat and potatoes. I don't even know what the term is. But also you're seeing a line go across the screen, but it does not actually look like that in person. The picture is crystal clear. It's not doing any of these things. It's just, you know, it's how these TVs come across through cameras, I guess. But this has been my favorite purchase. And I actually did get it just for fall. I wasn't sure about Christmas, but now I've decided that this is gonna actually be up year round. So I'm gonna show you guys the total on what I spent, but I once saw a woman who bought hers from Facebook Marketplace for 40 bucks. And I searched my marketplace, I couldn't find anything close enough to me. So I did get mine from online, so I had to pay a little more plus shipping for it. But it is a DVD combo. I I went back and forth on whether or not I wanted a DVD combo or a VHS combo. So, but in the end, I was like, you know what? We have so many DVDs, we don't use them anymore because of streaming services. So I decided to go the DVD route, and I absolutely love it. But I'm not going to include this in the total upgrade cost because now it's going to be part of the entire house for the entire year. So this is not strictly enforced for fall. Then Micah and I put out all of some of our DVDs that we thought would look really cute over here that have that Halloween fall vibe. Although I feel like I could definitely add some more. And then these little guys are from Dollar Tree. This is what I've been talking about when I told you guys, wait till you see where I put these. I just think they honestly give it, the whole thing just comes together so nicely. And without those little guys, I just think it would look a little bit less nostalgic. Something about them just makes this corner so 90s to me. And then these wired leaf lights are from Amazon, and I already have a couple packets. I couldn't find them, so I did have to order some, so I am going to include those in the cost of the upgrade for this year. And then over here I styled all my usual things. I pulled out extra pumpkins I already had and my fall foliage. So none of those things cost any money. Let's go ahead and press play. All right, so while that's going, I also decided to leave, you know what's her face. I was gonna put her away because this is where I usually like watch Lucy and stuff in the morning. If you follow my vlog channel, then you know. But I was like, actually, how cute would it be to leave it and to like run fall ambiance on it, like a fireplace. So I love this little feature, and I think like next to the TV, it makes it extra cozy in my opinion. Over on this side now, I feel like I could have used a nice something here, a picture, but I did decide to put my picture over on this side. But comment and let me know what you guys think about this area. Right above is the wreath, but otherwise there's really like nothing going on in the center this year, so it is part of the upgrade total. This is from Hobby Lobby, and I love the barn because I have barns all throughout the house. So if you look above my fireplace, barn, and I just really love it. So I thought this was gonna fit in absolutely perfect in here. And I have this little like mini cloche. I wanna put like a really cute holiday-ish cupcake. And I honestly meant to have it for today's video, but I just forgot. And then over here, I stacked my oranges and my apples. I thought those looked very fall, or at least the apples look very fall. And I was gonna put like a fall plant in here, but I just could not find what I wanted. But in the end, I'm glad I kept a little green, because then that green would have been like weird. You know, it would have just stood out. And then I do have like other greens, you know, throughout the house. So I thought it was fine to just like keep it here and keep it balanced. And then the toaster. This is probably Micah's favorite thing. She thought this was the cutest thing I've ever done. And I honestly had no idea what I was gonna do with this little mini canvas that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I did buy it this year, so it is part of the upgrade total. I honestly thought I was gonna like layer it with that photo, and then I don't know what caused me to like put it above the toaster, like the toaster has its own little picture, but we love this here. And it's so cute. And then I had to just get some extra ribbon, which I had on hand. And then I bought one of those little like clear command hooks, and that's it. Called it a day, and I think it looks really cute. Over on this side, this is where I have some Dollar Tree goodies. Also left some greenery over here, and these are from Dollar Tree. So I went back and forth, as you saw, what I wanted to use, but in the end, I just liked the look of these better. The smaller pumpkins just weren't quite doing it for me, and all I ended up doing was taping them to the base. That's it, no big deal. As you can see, they're staying pretty well because the candles are keeping them down. And my candles are from Amazon, by the way. And then I always have a mug that sits here for just the look. I think it like adds a little something. And so I went with this mug, which I did buy this year from Amazon. So this will be part of the upgrade total. And so will those, because those I did buy this year. And let's go right here. So as you saw, I switched out my little piece. It was the blue star for 4th of July. And then, so I bought it for the whole year. So that isn't included in the price of the upgrade. And I bought it a while back during summertime. And I can't wait to switch it out for Christmas. And then I did decide I wanted to switch out this green with fall foliage. So I did pick up the stem from Hobby Lobby this year. So this will also be included in the price. I wanted something that the flowers were gonna look exactly like the wreath, and it is exactly the wreath, just in a stem version, but it's literally the same thing. And I honestly didn't realize it till just now. Like when I was in Hobby Lobby, I was like, oh, that kind of looks like my wreath. I didn't know that it was a direct match until this literal moment. But you can see also why I kept my dining room so neutral, because there's just a lot going on over here. But let's look at the mugs, because the mugs, this is the best set of mugs, or like, I don't know, I think I've cultivated something really, really special, and I'm very proud of this collection. And I just love the display as well. My members got to see this setup, so if you want to become part of my membership and get exclusive videos, the sign up is down below. There's 2 different tiers you can choose from, but I am very picky about where I place them, and so it's not just like I throw them up there. I have to like move them around until the colors and everything aligns just the way that I want to. I have like Joanna Parker here. I have more Joanna Parker right there, and then some random. Those are like Ray Dunn, and then those are my Lang mugs, and I love Lang. And then I also have cookie jars and teapots and salt and pepper shakers. So this was the first year I incorporated salt and pepper shakers in here, and I just think it makes it look even more whimsical, and I love it. And my members got to buy all of my mugs that weren't part of this collection this year. So that's another member perk, is that you get to know what I'm kind of selling on Etsy before anybody else. And I think my members did sell me out. There might be a couple of mugs left. If you want to go check it out, I'll link my Etsy shop down below. But I did get rid of some mugs this year, and I had to be, you know, I had to put in thought on like what I wanted to keep, what I didn't want to keep, because I literally have no more room for fall mugs. So like if I were to, let's say, go to Home Goods or TJ Maxx today and I found one I absolutely love, something would have to leave from here, because I don't have another spot for it. Now this first row right here is my favorite row. The candy corn, this one is Joanna Parker. Another favorite, Obsessed. This is actually from Temu. This little like bow, it's just perfect, and I love it. I love how that white balances out that white. But yeah, this is like, I have to keep my favorites where I can reach them. But that is, yeah, I am for sure mug crazy. Then when we get over here, you can see that I have the backyard done as well. I don't know if I threw it into this video or not. I know I filmed myself. I bought extra pillows long before this, although I'm gonna include the cost of those orange pillow covers in today's video, because those are for fall, but the green are for year round, so those don't count. And then the plaid pillows I already had on hand from last year from Hobby Lobby, so those don't count. And the pumpkins I also had in a bin. So that's what the outside looks like right now. And then over here in my little kitchen nook, this is another area that got upgraded. The back over here looks the same. I did the same layout from last year, so none of those things are new. It's the same like garland, so that, you know, everything kind of looks cohesive together. And The garland, both of those are from Hobby Lobby, and then the felt pumpkins are getting harder to find, but I got them from like TJ Maxx and Home Goods years past. Over here, so what's new is this runner. So this runner is part of the upgrade cost. These napkins and these little pumpkins, and then the burlap chargers, or this, not charger, this is the charger. The burlap mat is new. The charger and the plates are not new. Now, however, I only have 2 place settings with the plates. I didn't realize that I don't have a set of 4. So either I can't find them, or I don't know where they are, or maybe I only bought 2 because there for a while I was only buying 2 place settings, one for me, one for Micah. So maybe that's what I did. If you happen to, this is a bizarre request, but if you happen to remember that haul, because this had to have been years ago, and if you know if I hauled 4, let me know. I know that's a weird thing, but let me know, because then that'll really make me dig through my stuff. But anyways, I do have plans to look at like Home Goods or TJ Maxx so that I can see if I can find some new place settings for the 4 set, because I'm obviously now going to have Thanksgiving at my house. My mom and stepdad moved here, so now it makes sense to have a set of 4. And I kept the centerpiece the same. This is what it looked like last year. It just had this with nothing else on the table, but I think the runner and the plates just adds a cozy, homey charm to do like a tablescape. So you'd have to go watch 2024 back to like see the visual difference. But truly adding those plates somehow made the house feel like a home, rather than just having that piece sitting here without like the plates, you know? And then that dining room doesn't have any plates set up. So that's why I decided to go ahead and do the tablescape here. And I really do think it adds charm to it. And of course, I had to pull out some type of plaid, which I bought again this year from Hobby Lobby, and the little napkin holder pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. They also have orange pumpkins, but I knew that I wanted to do white. So stay tuned. Maybe when I do my fall house tour, I'm gonna have updated plates over here. I also considered doing like fall wall art. I thought that would be really fun. I don't want to change all my wall art, but I thought this one could be really pretty, but didn't throw that into the budget this year. And then I thought maybe I could do like a bow around that light. But I don't know, let me know, because I feel like there needs to be something orange up on top, but I don't have anything. But other than that, that is my kitchen nook, and that basically completes the house with besides my bedroom. And I'm going to be posting that for my members, and then you guys will get to see the bedroom when I do the full house tour. So that is my kitchen and kitchen nook this year. I hope you guys enjoyed and got any inspiration, and I will see you next time.